Hi guys, today I'm going to be reacting to Logan Paul's new video that he's made about why suicide is so bad and everything. Yeah, I'm just going to search it quick. Logan Paul. He said suicide be here tomorrow on there. And also I'm going to be reacting to Cavo, something like that. Yeah, so let's watch it. Whoa, it's guitar on my way.
40 minutes. Crying like a baby. Bikers, joggers, tourists, runners, they went by me. Police officers searching for suicidal people went by me twice. I'm standing at the ledge, leaning over the rail with tears flowing down into the waters. And I thought to myself, absolutely nobody cares. And then the voice in my head said, jump now, and I did. And the millisecond that my hands cleared the rail and my legs flew over it was in it.
Right. Now, one sad thing about suicide is people try to do suicide, but the only thing they need is just somebody to just be by their side and just pat back and say I've got you, just for somebody to know that they're friends with them and they enjoy spending time with them, and ask them what's wrong and everything. And that's probably what it's going to say at the end of this. I mean, I've seen it. I'm not copying, this is just my opinion. Everybody has the same opinion about suicide, but the people who do it don't. But at that moment of them doing it, they just regret it so bad. And I don't want to get hates on this. I don't want to get likes. I just want to say why suicide's so bad. I mean, yeah, I am in the low gang. People probably gonna hate me because of that, but yeah.
Instant regret. The depression was wiped from my mind, and all I wanted to do was live, and I thought it's too late.
Kevin Hines was 19 when he jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. He is one of the many incredible people that I've been grateful to meet over the past 3 weeks as I aim to further understand the complexity surrounding suicide. I know I've made mistakes. I know I've let people down. But what happens when you're given an opportunity to help make a difference in the world?
The backlash against the social media star, very popular guy called Logan Paul, is in some hot water.
He's a complete and utter insensitive idiot.
Taking a break from daily vlogging.
Even he says his latest content was his biggest mistake.
Alright.
The victim and his family.
Alright, I forgive Logan Paul. I mean, he didn't mean to. Obviously, he knew it was a suicide forest and that something like that was going to happen. But I mean, yeah, I agree that's stupid at the first, but I was actually quite angry. But then of what he said, it's probably made the situation worse. But just trying to help, not just trying to get his channel back, just trying to help people, and doesn't want to be forgiven. He doesn't expect to be forgiven. He just wants everybody to know that suicide isn't the right thing to do. So I'm gonna carry on watching.
It's time to learn from the past as they get better and grow as a human being. I'm here to have a hard conversation so that those who are suffering can have easier ones. So I've never been so humbled in my life by a single event. Were you kind of shocked by it? I was shocked to discover just how big this is.
You've never known anybody that killed themselves?
No one. That was part of the problem. It's just my ignorance on the subject.
But in Ohio, where you come from, it's the second leading cause of death.
And I know while I'm not able to solve the problem by myself, I want to be a part of the solution. And that solution began across the country in New York City.
Could you hear that? If you couldn't, comment down. I can't hear it, but yeah. I actually kind of feel bad for the people with suicide, but don't feel bad for Logan. I mean, I still like Logan as in Logan, and he's entertaining, the most entertaining person I know on YouTube. But yeah, he did do something wrong. He doesn't want to be forgived. And there's a lot of reasons why he shouldn't be forgived, and only a few reasons why he should. Yeah, probably 2 reasons and loads of reasons why he shouldn't. And at this moment, this is the bit where he can't say dab on them haters because he knows that he done something wrong. As soon as he did it, he said on there that literally he's regret what he did the moment he did it. But I don't understand why he just deleted the video. Like, wouldn't he just go and watch back his video and then do it? So, yeah. It was bad. Really bad. Alright.
Sat down with Dr. John,
Turn it off a bit.
director of the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. We have to change the conversation publicly from just focusing on suicide and how something bad is happening and say, well, what do we do about it? Help people understand that the first thing they need to do is reach out and talk to somebody when they're feeling in despair. Because you're not alone with it anymore. They've done studies with people who are experiencing any kind of pain, including hanging off a cliff. You can hold on a lot longer if somebody is right there with you. I think as a society, as human beings, we just have to be more compassionate. And that includes me too. That's something I'm learning along this journey. And something else that Dr. Draper told me were the 5 steps that anyone can take to help prevent suicide. Step 1 is simply just ask. Ask yourself, ask others, are you thinking?
Right, let's pause this bit. I've seen it before, and like just near here, I'm not a hater, and I'm not a liker. Well, yeah, I am. I'm a maverick. I'm in the low gang. I've got a few hoodies and a few tracksuits. And now, yeah. So, oh my god, it's so bad. Yeah. So he says in that he's going to donate £1 million to charity of suicide thing, and somebody wrote in the comments on to him. It said, "Dear Logan, what's it called? You can donate something to charity, like money for charity and everything." Yeah. So he has copied that, but I'm not hating and I'm not liking. I don't want to get any hates from Logan, and I don't want to get any likes from haters. I don't want any. I don't want any subscribers. I don't mind if I get subscribers or not. I mean, my uncle's a like comedian, but he doesn't like getting subscribers. I mean, he's that type of person, but yeah.
Thinking about suicide, and I know that sounds like something else that Dr. Draper told me were the 5 steps that anyone can take to help prevent suicide. Step 1 is simply just ask. Ask yourself, ask others, are you thinking about suicide? And I know that sounds like a daunting question, but literally that question can save lives. And step 2, accordingly, would be to listen. Be present, don't make any judgments, and then step 3 would be there for them, even after you've already asked, because dependability is key. Step 4 is then help them connect, whether it's with a friend, a family member, a local suicide hotline, therapist, but help them reach out to someone so they don't have to deal with this alone. Lastly, step 5 is just check in on them, show them that you care, call them up, say, hey, I want to make sure you're okay, can I check in with you over the next few days? So one of the things that is so important about reducing stigma is getting stories out there about people positively coping with suicide.
You guys know anyone I can talk to with a lived experience of suicide?
Absolutely. We have quite a number of people that we can refer over to. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. And that's how we got introduced to Kevin Hines. 17 years ago, Kevin jumped off of the Golden Gate Bridge and survived. These are individuals whose stories, when people hear them, they say, you know, maybe I can get through. As opposed to hearing stories when people haven't. And those are, unfortunately, those are stories that we've heard before. Now we're hearing more and more stories of people being more open about it. As I was saying before, Logan, for every one person that dies by suicide, there's 287 other people that think seriously about it but don't. Those are stories, again, that have not been told. If we told those stories of people who got through it as opposed to one who didn't, imagine what kind of influence that would have on people's behavior.
When I found out that 1 in 6 high school kids seriously think about suicide, that's stunning.
Yeah.
This is such a common problem.
Logan, all I wanted was for one person to look me in my eyes and say, hey, kid, are you okay? I am so grateful to be alive. And I'm grateful today for every millisecond I get to breathe. Because it was almost all ripped from me by me.
What's one thing you would have said to your younger self? To the Kevin who was 19, sitting on the bus, if you were next to you, and instead of the guy who pointed and laughed, what would you say?
I would just put my hand up.
What was that? Somebody pointed at him and laughed. I mean, now that, oh my god, that's sad, because somebody is trying to get along with something in their life that they obviously can't handle, and somebody pointing at them and laughing, that's just so sad. I mean, I would never ever be a bully, and I never have. And I hope to myself that when I'm older I won't forget this and never will. But you just never know what happens every second. What could happen? Any second that you live, what could have happened, and then what did happen. Now, once you probably fall off a cliff, what he said, or whatever you're doing suicide on, like, that moment, I just want to tell everybody, that moment you regret everything, every single step that you've did. And I've heard from people that when sometimes, like, who's been through stuff and then survived it, like, when you get hurt and then, like, you, as whatever's happening, as it happens, you just think of everything you wanted to do, everything you still want to do, and just sometimes didn't get a chance to do. But yeah, just gonna listen to this. It's actually making me quite, like, angry and upset. Angry that somebody's, like, being horrible to them, and upset that people have gone through this. I mean, nobody deserves to go through it. Everybody deserves a second chance or someone to get help.
I would just put my hand on my shoulder and I would just say, I'm here for you. I got you. We need to be a society that comes together for every person in the community that's going through hell. And in order to do that, every person that's going through hell, whatever hell, has to be honest about their pain. And if they're going to be honest about their pain, we are going to collectively answer the call and be there for that individual. Because if you don't see beauty in the next person you meet, you're not looking hard enough.
You're incredible, dude. This is an honor for me.
It's an honor for me too, brother.
From this point on, I want to make an effort to contribute and immerse myself in the conversation. So
This
I'm
the
pledging
bet.
to donate $1 million to various suicide prevention organizations with the first two.
Somebody said that bit in the comment section below. Somebody said that. So don't copy that bit. Don't do that. Because you're talking about serious stuff. And I'm pretty sure he knows that, but just don't.
To the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline so they can increase their
I'm not
capacity
sorry,
to
I've
help
got to
those
show
in need.
you.
For anyone watching, I want you to know you are not alone, and most of the time, crisis passes. So if you or anyone you know feels alone or trapped, I encourage anyone to call or even text the suicide or crisis hotline. Both of those numbers are below, and although this is a tough conversation, it's important because things can and will get better. It's time to start a new chapter in my life as I continue to educate both myself and others on suicide. I'm humbled and thankful to say, this is just the beginning.
You're not humble if you wouldn't have posted that video. But yeah, I don't want to be a hater, but I don't want to like what he's did at the same time. I mean, nobody's going to want to like that. He's lost so many subscribers. He's lost so many fans. He's lost so many, probably friends, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not happy with what he's done, but he's like, I don't know. I'm still a fan, but I'm not happy with what he's done. Yeah. But anyway, read this. Okay. Alright, that's it for today's vlog. I hope nobody tries to commit suicide. Yeah. Subscribe, leave a like, comment down below if you couldn't hear it. Comment down below if you've been something through it. You don't have to share it if you don't want to. Okay. Alright. Peace.